First, he starts in by questioning Paulie's design choices. When that didn't work, he went to the old standard. He pitched a fit about how messy the shop is.
I need you to eyeball her. What a way to start the day. Hearing my father complain about how messy the shop is.
Phone.
And ragging on my fabrication designs.
Yeah, take a peek, man. You gotta look at 3 different angles. Right here up top, in front.
But you know, I think he knows exactly what I'm
Fucking
trying to achieve with this
Christ.
project or what it's going to look like when I'm done. And I really don't have a problem incorporating techniques that have worked in the past as long as they work into the theme of the bike. They also have to be innovative in other areas. I mean, for example, I'm doing something totally different with the exhaust pipes on this bike. I'm actually wrapping them around the oil tank, through the frame, and out the other side of the bike. That's something I've never done before, and I think it's just going to be awesome when I'm finished.
That looks good. I think, yeah, definitely looks good.
What's going on, guys? What's up? Oh, Zen.
Let's get this place where when he comes
My ninth one take, guys. Ninth one.
Half flip out?
Yeah.
You barking orders for me?
I'm barking, Vin. You know, it's pretty much a done deal. My father's going to come in this morning and freak out about the shop. And I know there's really nothing we can do about it.
Oh, the cow feed.
I just want to calm the flip out this morning.
He's here.
I know he is. But me, Vin, and Mikey figured we'd give it our best shot to clean it up because maybe he'll surprise us.
Very good. Good for you. Yeah, you don't want your father at full tilt when he comes
Oh,
in,
he's
right?
going to be at full tilt no matter what. As a matter of fact, he'll be at full tilt if this place is perfect. If it's not perfect, you don't even want to know.
Hey, I want to talk to everybody for a couple minutes here. What's up, Vin? Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess we're already getting this place straightened out, but you know, like I had said before that I want the place cleaned all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. You have the responsibility to clean the shop. If the shop's not clean, I'm coming to you, and there's going to be a consequence. I'm going to send you home, and you're going to get a day off the first time, second time another day off, and then it's going to continue there because it's your responsibility. But you know, if anybody gives a damn, including your buddy over there, because he's the guy that really makes the biggest mess here. If he has any respect for you, then he'll help you because talking to him does not work. It doesn't work. It's pretty evident. So if it comes down to it, I say, Vinny, take the day off, and nobody's cooperating with you, then you have to take that up with those guys because I'm not doing it no more. Listen, get the bikes out of here. Get the trim swab bike out of here today.
Listen.
Wait a second.
Okay,
Wait
that's
a second.
fine. I
All
want
right.
it out of here.
Okay.
But I said not to do that over there, and it got done.
There was
like
no
that.
place to do it.
Bring it downstairs.
No. Go downstairs right now. They got half the amount of space you do upstairs, and they got 50 bikes in there, and it doesn't look like they got one bike in there because they're organized.
So what was
You guys got all over the
problem with
place.
bringing
You
that
got
down there?
toolbox here. You need that toolbox there? What's it doing for you? It's got
I don't want it.
What?
You don't even want it here.
Well, then get rid of it.
It's supposed to be in the truck.
You make it
Downstairs.
sound like
It's going downstairs. Okay.
first time we ever had storage,
Listen.
and all of a sudden this
My-
is supposed to
here,
go somewhere.
listen.
Wait a minute. Let's address this because you made a comment.
Okay.
Where did you want us to put this thing?
You know what? I would have put it. Yeah, I would have put it.
There's no room in the tractor
I
trailer.
would have found a spot.
Listen, we have storage now. That's fine. That had nowhere to go.
Okay.
Nowhere.
Okay.
So you asked me why it's there. That's why it's there.
Okay.
Don't make it like we could have went somewhere else.
Listen. All right. I don't want to argue no more.
Listen,
All
if
these
we
shelves
can
need to be
utilize.
straightened out. I don't want to see these shelves looking like this. I don't want to look at that up there, whatever the hell it is. I don't want to look at it no more. I don't want to look at none of this. When I see stuff, it better be organized because I don't want to see this stuff no more. I don't want to see it. I want everything. I want it to look like you went into George's Auto Parts or something, and the way he's got his bin set up. That's the way this should be. Period. That's all. That's it. The second thing I need to know is where are you at with this bike?
I told you, you know the deal. Midweek. Just be a pain.
Okay.
I mean, that's if we're not cleaning up for 2 days, but
Well,
most likely it'll be done.
too bad. It's so sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. So again, this will be done by Wednesday, Thursday.
Probably.
Okay. Good. Let's go to work.
What's up?
I'm sure this
No,
isn't welcoming that
won't
Vinny
close my
expected
mouth.
to come back to when he got into work this morning. It's actually ironic. Vinny's become like a member of the family here. And while that's a good thing, it does have its disadvantages. Because I think that's the reason my dad's getting on his case and is so quick to go off on him. You know, he's pretty much been treating Vinny like he does me or Paul.
We pretty much spent most of the morning cleaning up. Then we finally got to work on the last piece we needed to fabricate, which is the trailer for the tow-behind welder. This is the first time I've ever made something like this for a chopper, but I really think that it's going to be a standout feature.
I know this trailer probably looks like an easy feature to fabricate, but it's really not. Basically, we're building something that not only has to look good, but it's got to be functional.
4 inches.
We need a special permit to drive this on the road.
Probably do. You know, what I really love about building theme bikes is that every project has its entirely new set of challenges.
Somewhere right around there.
Somewhere around there, man. But each one also offers an opportunity to try new things. And that's definitely true with this project.
It looks good.
Between the fenders, exhaust pipe, and trailer, this is going to be different than anything we've ever done before.
Next time on American Chopper,
There for you, huh?
it's a heavy metal meltdown.
Don't even get me going, all right?
When Paul Sr. cleans house
You got bottles on the floor over there. You got cans on the floor over
and
there.
turns up the heat on the OCC crew.
You know what it is? I got pressure. I really can't. You know what? Take the day off then.
The pressure's on and time's running out.
Gravy.
As Paul Jr. and Vinny mount a full court press to complete their latest motorcycle marvel.
Wow, that's nice.
The design,
Get the hell out of here.
the disputes,
I'm beating the snot out of him.
the defiance. Next time on American Chopper.
Guys, I'll be right back. Hang on. I'll be right back. Remember live? See that person on there? You close your damn mouth. Close your mouth on there. I think mouth. No, that's not my mouth run. I ain't to myself. I just put it off. I ain't doing that bullshit tonight. I ain't doing that fucking bullshit. You blame me? I still haven't closed my mouth. That's what I said to him. Yeah, I won't close your damn mouth. Something no, fuck that. I don't care. I won't close my mouth. cool. I want the allergies. You got allergies good? Want to do something with the allergies? No, it's fine. I thought it was fine. Huh? Huh? I thought it was fine. I think it was fine. That's right. It's fine. What allergies in there? Not my fault. I'm sick of this weather. It's damn weather, mother. Huh? What? Hey, Jesus. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? What's going on? So I talked to my mom. What's going on? How you doing? Sorry, guys. Talking to my mom. Sorry about that. What do you mean?
On the road of American Chopper.
Yeah, for you.
It's a heavy down.
Don't even get me going, right?
When Paul Sr. cleans house.
You got bottles on the floor over there.
Press to complete their latest motorcycle marvel.
Ah, okay. Just you, okay.
The disputes,
I'm beating the snot out of him when he comes back.
the defiance.
This is a maybe
I remember you. Yes, how you been?
This episode of American Chopper.
You haven't been out? Why have you?
I'm going to lunch. Going to lunch.
Good, I'm glad.
We're pretty much down to the last few things that we have to do as far as fabrication on this bike. All right, Vince. We're gonna finish this today. Sound like a plan?
That shouldn't be that bad.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
We've already made arrangements with Justin to pick up the tins this afternoon, and everything else is going to the Cromer tomorrow. While Vinny does the final prep work on the exhaust pipes, I'm gonna put the final feature on the bike. You know, this tow-behind welder isn't
Sorry about
just
that,
for
guys.
show. It's actually a fully functioning piece of equipment. So I was thinking, if you're gonna weld,
Come
you're
on,
gonna need a mask.
your phone. Come on.
So I
One
wanted
sec,
a metal
guys.
bracket where the mask is actually removable and it can be used.
Eat this. Come on.
It's not a real difficult thing to do, but I think it's going to work with the overall look of the bike.
It's alright. You're good. You're good. You're good.
It's Vance.
Vance, what do you think?
What do you got?
I got the wheels.
Did Ro cut these?
Yeah.
The final thing we needed to do was mount the wheels on the tow-behind trailer and hitch it up to the bike. You got yours on backwards, Bobo.
Do I?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it cups in, no?
You okay?
Why would you have your valve stem on the inside?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Why?
Tires, I thought I had to go a certain direction. See how this red line's on the inside on it? It don't matter.
See, the one's gotta go on that paper.
Yeah.
You know, we probably could have waited till all the parts came back from Chrome and Paint to mount these wheels. Woo! But this is the first time we ever built a bike with a trailer.
American Chopper. You heard of it?
Seems to work, man.
So before we sent anything out, we wanted to make sure everything fit right. And that the tow behind trailer rolled perfectly with the bike.
All right,
I could tear this thing down then, right?
let's tear it down.
No. It's a good show.
Tear it apart.
They build bikes. They build motorcycles.
You know, sometimes I think my favorite part of building a bike is actually taking it apart. I mean, after all, you spend a couple weeks fabricating and making sure all the parts fit right and everything is working. Sometimes it's just nice to go on cruise control for a little while.
No, you're good. You need to get off, you can. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Paul? What's up? All right, we got paint for you. What I'm afraid of with the red, white, and blue, even though it's patriotic, it can get kind of gaudy.
For the paint job on this bike, Paulie was a little concerned that the red, white, and blue might come out as a little over the top. So to make sure that doesn't happen, I plan on giving it a lot of shading to create a more three-dimensional look.
You're good?
This way it'll have depth and it won't look like just a flat American flag painted on the tins.
And we got the oil tank, sandblasted paint. Maybe do that 75th on here. We just, pretty much for this bike, I'm gonna leave it up to Justin to come up with the final paint design. But for the rear fender, I asked him to duplicate a mural that the company uses for their advertising. Basically, it's gonna go like this.
Now,
All right, like this. And this is gonna be your mural of that.
The flag.
When you build a bike for a client like this, you really have to have a balance
I used to.
between their needs for promotional use and your own sense of style. And I think the use of the mural on this fender will work perfectly for this project. All right, Vin, let's put this on.
Missy King, your mother? Okay.
Get the heck out of here.
Cool.
You bet. Good job.
all right, thank you.
I mean, I can't wait to see what Justin comes up with. I'm sure it'll be really unique. There's always been kind of a rivalry between
What's
all the
going
guys
on?
at the Chopper Shop and the guys over at the Ironworks, and they're talking some trash, so we thought we could just work it out in the court.
Looks like this.
Fingers over there. But we'll give it our best shot and see what happens.
Real nice. Come on. All right. You ready?
All right. I'm ready.
What do you mean? Thanks for hearts, guys.
That kid's good. Mikey, shoot it!
Shoot it, Mike. Shoot it.
Personally, I think I did pretty terrible. Some clutch shots I missed. Ashamed of myself.
Mikey, deep!
I make the pass. I'm seriously gonna have a heart attack. Hey, sub.
Mikey, take it easy. You're going to kill yourself.
Jeez, I can't move it. Sub.
You guys suck.
You guys really suck. Oh, jeez.
What are you talking about?
Team really sucks. What the hell you call that? 2 shots. I can't believe you guys.
Campy don't even got any meat on his bones, so when he goes down, it's pure bone smashing the floor.
Campo, do something to him. You
can't get up there and get the ball.
I thought the ref was extremely fair. Yeah, I thought he was great. He did a wonderful job, and I think he should probably go pro.
He was handling the ball, tripping us, pushing us, kicking us. Even with that, even with
Nice. What kind of candy did
all
you
the
get?
low life stuff that they always pull, we still took them.
All right, that's game.
Orange County Ironworks definitely has bragging rights. We're gonna get some NBA players next time, though. Bring her in, Vance.
Come on over here.
Today we got the frame and all the other parts for the Miller welding bike back in the chrome.
Mikey be in heaven with all this bubble wrap.
Most of our frames are either powder coated or painted.
Nice,
You know,
nice.
aesthetically, I really like the look of a chrome frame. And for this project, I really think it's going to make the bike stand out.
It'll look good, man.
Yeah, it'll
This
look real
bumper looks sick on there, doesn't it?
good. Yep.
It's like a train going in reverse.
It does.
You want to see these tires?
Yeah, let me check them
Thanks,
out.
Arts, guys.
You know, Coley wanted to go with the spoke wheels for this project. Yeah. And I think that was a great choice on his part. How you liking that?
Pretty sick, huh?
That's gonna look good on there. I think one of the coolest things about this bike is that the spokes are powder coated in American flag pattern.
Oh, are they square ones or the round?
You know what? Did they chrome the freaking races?
Did they?
It looks like it.
We kind of ran into a minor problem right from the start with the frame.
Because that chrome will get jammed up in there so bad. I might have to beat them out, let new ones in.
I don't know how it happened, but somehow the races in the neck got left in when it got chromed. So the first thing Vin had to do was take care of the problem. So you're gonna deal with the trees?
Yep.
Excuse me, I'm gonna put the rear tire together right here. Raw machining.
Gotcha. I had a square gyro wrench before. Thanks, Arts, guys. Appreciate it.
Ben, this place looks pretty messy, man.
I knew he was gonna say that.
You know, I came in the shop this morning and looked around, and I didn't like what I seen one bit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
It's
cleaned
a good
as best
one.
I could with the amount of
You
work
got
I had to
bottles
do.
on the floor over there. You got cans on the
Mikey
floor over
left
there.
me too.
They're all over the place in here. I ain't having it. Stop what you're doing. Get it spotless.
Where's Mikey?
I don't know where he is.
Is he out there still?
I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? It's like I thought I made it clear last time. You got all over the place in here. Next time you're getting a day off, I'm telling you, I should have given it to you this time. I should give it to you this time.
You know how many frames I have
Listen,
to do
I
here?
don't really care.
But I'm
I
not-
don't really care. You know what? Take the day off then.
No, it's
No.
not.
No, take the day off. Take the day off. I'm not playing no more. That's it. Take the day off. Take it off. I'm not playing no more. That's it.
You serious? You
I'm
want me to-
serious. I'm serious. Take the day off. Take it off.
Dad, what's so messy?
Listen, don't even. Get
I have
me
no
going.
idea what the hell you spelled, but I can't. There's no way I can read that.
This is
Really?
no more. You get the day off. There's a consequence. And I said, you're not respecting me. You consider this respecting me? Take the day off. Look at this. Look at
Nice.
this place. You're all over the place in here.
Listen, I've been
I
trying
don't want to
to
hear it, Vin. That's it.
Listen, Paul. Can I just talk to you like?
Listen, Vin.
Listen, first of all, I can't leave today. This bike's got
Yeah,
to be
but
done
Vin,
in 2 days.
you don't
I
understand.
understand what you said.
That bike means nothing to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. What means something to me is that if I ask somebody to do something, that's what it's about. Not about this other bull. You know what I'm saying? It just. Let me ask you a question. Why is it that? Why does it have to be like that?
The only reason that I can come up with for you is that so many people add to it. I understand that, and you told me about that.
I know what they talk about. We
But
don't.
you know what? I've been trying to do these mock-ups, and that's all I've been focusing on is trying to get these bikes done. I tried to keep it as clean as I could.
If I said to you, listen, the most important to me is getting to these bikes done, I would understand what you're saying, but I don't say that to you. I say to you, the most important thing to me is keeping the shop clean. I don't care. I'm the boss here. I pay the bills here. I pay your salary. So if I say to you, Vin, the most important thing to me, then there's nothing else. That's the most important thing, that I want that done. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
And this is not about a power trip. This is about the way I want things done. So just understand, that's it. That's it. That's it. Go in there, clean the place up, and then that's it. Next time, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I got things to do. I don't want to have this conversation with you. But when I walk in here, and the last time we had the conversation, I said, please, keep the place clean, and that's it. And then I walk in there, there's dirt on the floor, there's bottles on the floor, there's coffee cups, there's this, there's that, all over the place. You know what? It makes my stomach turn. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. So listen, I don't want to make a big scene here. Go in there, get the place cleaned up. But I'm serious about this, right? Go in there, clean it up, and that's the end of it. Okay? You know, it's unfortunate that I had to come down on Vinny the way that I did as far as like condition in the shop. But to be honest with you, I spent the last 3 years talking to Paulie, and that gets me nowhere.
What's going on?
I gotta clean up. I worked it out.
All right. What exactly?
There's no way. If I left today, this would be screwed.
Oh, God.
But the bottom line is that
No, I don't remember.
And sometimes that means being the bad guy, whether I like it or not.
What does he want cleaned exactly?
He just wants everything organized, you know? You know what it is? I got pressure from both ends. I'm trying to get all these bikes done. And you know what? The worst part is I don't contribute to the mess. Everybody comes in here and throws stuff.
I'm ready to hire a kid full-time, pay him out of my own pocket to clean consistently. Because it's just too much.
Well, either way, we got to do a cleanup or else he's going to freak out and I'm going to have to leave. And we're not going to get this bike done.
Okay, good.
And that's not going to work.
No.
We just want to that way out sweeping. Just clean up real quick.
Is he worried about the sweeping?
I don't even know. Bottles.
I mean, this
you know
table
what it is with cups and bottles.
You want your coffee, Van?
Yeah, I'd like to have my coffee. If that's okay.
You know, I think my father's taking this cleaning up the shop way too far. I mean, the priority around here should
It's
be
a hard
building bikes,
skies.
not sweeping floors. Because when it comes down to it, we made a commitment to get this bike done. So if you ask me, shutting down the shop just to gussy everything up doesn't make any sense.
We got an extra cart. I'd like to utilize it.
Yeah.
And then keep more things off the shelf. That would make your old man happy.
Yeah, I know. Well, don't go that far.
All right. Just wouldn't get him as disturbed. I know it's important to keep the shop clean and everything and straightened up. And I know it's especially important to seniors. But a lot of people work here. And sometimes it's unrealistic to expect one person to ride shotgun on everybody and clean up after them.
You hear that? Delegate all the time.
You gotta help me with not loading stuff
Yes,
up.
I
You know
guess.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not.
I really feel bad for Vinny. I don't think it's very fair for my father to hold him responsible for other people's mess. I mean, for God's
Funny.
sakes, there's a lot of people working here, and we're all grown-ups. So I'm gonna do whatever.
You see, I kicked the stupid guy out.
To take a day off.
You can't read what's the shit. Spell what's the shit.
I really hate seeing Vinny so bummed out like he was this morning.
Tell me a story, Mike.
Did I tell you about my first girlfriend, Sally Jennings?
Nope, never heard of her.
I was young. It was autumn. We were in love. It's a day much like this. Overcast. She had lips that taste like peach.
Mike, I gotta work here, bud. You can't say that to me while I work. You can say what you want about Mikey, but one thing's for sure, he's a friend. And he's been a really good friend to me, and I really appreciate that.
Jeez. You need any help with this, bud?
Yeah, build the engine for me, would you?
Yeah, where is it?
You gotta build it.
Boy, look at these wheels, huh? They look like my wheels, except different.
Michael, keep cleaning.
Yes.
All right, Vin, let's get cracking.
This is a hotel.
Yeah, I'm in my room.
lightning bolts are awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, look kind of like Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Flash! Saved every one of us.
You know, we spent quite a while this morning cleaning up the shop, and it kind of set us back on our real work, you know, building bikes. So I had Christian come up and help me and Vinny out to help us make up on some of the time we lost. Yahtzee!
I'll be back.
I'm putting this damn wheel on.
All right, let's go to lunch. Okay. Right after lunch, Ralph from Justin's paint shop came down and delivered the Miller tins.
Here you go, guys.
Whoa, nice.
Pretty sick, huh?
Yeah. And, you know, I know I've said it before, but I'm always amazed by the work that Justin does.
See, that's kind of cool, and I wasn't even thinking it was going to be like that. It's almost like the helmet's tearing out of it.
Yeah. Oh, this looks good flake, too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I was really blown away by how he used subtle shading to give the piece a deep three-dimensional look.
That's freaky.
I mean, it actually looks like everything's wrapped in red and white ribbons. Justin's still working on the rear fender because the mural he's doing is fairly complicated. Therefore, it takes a lot more time than some of the other parts, but hopefully, he'll finish it up and get it to us this afternoon.
Wonder if we should have two people do this. There's gonna be one person, man.
Need some help there, Christian?
I believe so.
What you got going on here?
Just gotta lift it up somehow. That's just kind of awkward. Here, kick this down and everything lower. Normally, putting the rear wheel on a bike is not a big deal. But the way this bike was designed, with the rear bumper closing in the back end, it made it quite awkward to set this particular rear wheel in.
There you go.
What do you think?
You're
Is there
good.
enough lube on that axle, or you need a little more?
You're good. You're good.
That's good.
You're totally good.
That's good, he says.
I was making fun of you.
Well, those damn things,
Because I
they
rust
rust, they rust instantly.
Let's lower this down. You got space on your side still? Can you get your spacer in there? Yes, no?
Really can't.
No?
Let the bike down very far,
Yeah.
and you can get it right from the top.
Can you?
Yeah, that's probably easier.
You know, to be honest, I've had better days. Not only did we burn up a lot of time cleaning up the shop,
Can you get it in, Christian?
No,
it seemed this afternoon we ran into one problem after another.
a little more, just a little bit.
Is that helping at all?
All right, go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're in.
Yeah, like Flynn?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait, we stuck in the
We
tire.
got some space action.
I mean, it was almost like the parts didn't even want to go together. I mean, everything was like a big pain in the butt. What's it got to come up, Christian?
What the hell is going on? Oh, yeah, there you go. Hit that. There you go.
It wasn't like there was one big problem. There was a whole bunch of little problems that really ate up our time and annoyed the hell out of us.
How was that spacer? Good?
Yeah.
It's money, right?
That's a little tight. Everything fights you on these bikes. I don't care what the deal is. It's always a fight, tooth and nail. Tooth and nail.
You want to start putting an oil tank in?
Yeah.
I'm going to start assembling the calipers.
Oh, gravy. You gotta be kidding me.
What do you mean, bud?
Dude, this wheel's gotta come back off. This thing's no good.
Why?
You know, after we spent like 2 hours getting the rear end all assembled and lined up,
Don't even tell me that.
I noticed we installed the wrong caliper bracket. Look inside where that bolt goes.
Ah,
It was a defective one we only intended to use for mock-up.
it'll hold.
Yeah, I'm still watching it.
Foley was supposed to replace it before we assembled the bike, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I didn't even look at it. I'm so ticked off.
That me?
No, Junior. He didn't look. That was the one we used on mock-up that was no good, and we rigged it. We were like, oh, that's good. It'll work for mock-up. We'll just won't use it. And he never looked. He just threw it on. Basically, we end up wasting even more time because we take everything apart and start all over again. I'm so ticked off.
Where's Paulie?
Who knows? He's not in here, that's all I know.
Yeah. What's going on, man? What's
This
the
thing's
problem?
gotta come off.
Why?
You remember during mock-up, that thing was no good where that hole goes in? We used the rigged up bolt and we just used it for mock-up.
Oh, it's in a clean hole through?
Yeah.
Come on.
And for mock-up, we just put a big bolt over this. We didn't care.
You're really
And this
aggravating
is the
me
one
now.
that was for mock-up and you used it. Yeah, aggravating me. I gotta take it back apart. All I know is I'm ticked off.
You want me to go get another
There's
round?
another person. It's you and someone else in here.
I think they brought them all downstairs, Vin.
What's that?
I'm gonna go downstairs and get one.
Alright.
It's pouring out, man.
Go downstairs and get one before I maul your neck.
Mike, I need you to go down to the lower shop.
No way, it's raining.
I'm beating the snot out of him when he comes back in.
You are, aren't you?
Oh.
It's like you can't even walk outside without getting drenched. You gotta wait a second. Mikey and Jack over in there huddling in the office.
I'll get it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
I dare you.
I see you and someone else on it. So there's two viewers in here. You and someone else. Why help me to say your end?
Okay, I got it. Let's get this wheel back on. Once I got the new caliper bracket, it was like deja vu all over again. I mean, we ran into all the same problems that we ran into the first time around.
There's one person in here. It's only you.
The other way.
One sec, guys. We're about.
Concern with the paint job was that because it's an American flag theme, that it might come off too gaudy. You know, a little too much. Wow, that's nice.
It's just you now.
Looks just like that poster.
No, it's
up
just
there.
you.
Poster, right?
Definitely. Yeah, it's awesome.
And there's the welder body.
Oh, wow, that's nice too, man. But Justin did an amazing job with everything on this bike, especially the mural on the rear fender. And you know, I think it's really going to get people talking.
These wheels look hot out here, man.
They look hot, right? Did you see the paint?
No.
Go look at the
There's
paint
two
over there.
people.
Where's
You got you and someone else
Get the
again.
hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
See you later.
That's outrageous, isn't it? You know, I really didn't know what
How much to say your end?
seen the wheels,
Just
the
wondering.
paint, and the tank and whatnot. That
Yeah,
really
3
crystallized in my
people.
mind how
You was
cool
2
this
other
bike room's
people.
gonna look. That's actually one of the things that I like about these projects. You know, you really never know what it's going to actually look like until you start getting all the pieces and putting it together. I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the progress that Vinny, Paulie, and Christian made on this bike today. You know, they spent the whole day belly aching and complaining about cleaning up the shop and whatnot.
That's it. One more turn, she's on.
Suck it up, you little wuss.
There.
But you know what? It only proved my point. There's plenty of time to keep things organized around here and still get work done.
I like that in between the belt too. That's cool. That's good utilization of
I'm going to
space.
the gym for the 3rd and final time. See you in the morning.
Just you now.
We did pretty good for
Is
today.
there 2 people left?
We'll finish it up tomorrow, right?
Well, of course.
No, they won't. It's they won't talk.
All right.
We should get it pretty good tomorrow.
If I, one time I had 30-some people in here. I think like probably at least 20 or 22 or 21 so that talked, and the rest didn't.
Me and Christian are gonna get on wiring together.
I'm gonna start doing the little fun stuff that everyone else wants to do. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
This morning, the mood in the shop seems a lot better and more relaxed. Pink Elephant's on parade, here to come, here to stay. I think it helps morale to start the day not being chewed out by my father, and I think it makes us work faster and better.
You screw that up, Christian, you're fired.
Them bars look pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I think they'll be good. They'll be good.
I think I'm gonna have to join in here. Doesn't seem like too much is getting done, you know? And you better be careful over here. This thing is touching. No, never mind, relax.
Okay, we'll see you later. Nice you stop by.
What the hell are you doing anyhow?
Here, keep all the rubber
Listen,
growing.
do that side and I'll do this side. That's all.
Push
What
it
the
in.
hell? Go ahead. You ready?
Yeah, push it. Push
Get
the
your side where it's got to
push
go.
the fender into me. Squeeze the fender a little and get them washers
When you
lined
got
up.
the freaking bolt,
Hold on. One side at a time. 'Cause
All right,
if you're
good.
pushing and I'm pushing, it's not going to go.
why do you get this thing squeezed in here like this?
I got room. I put 2 washers in there when I marked it.
You know, it kind of drives me crazy that Paulie thinks he's the only one around here that can put a bike together. Sometimes I don't really know how Vinny and these guys do it, working with him every day. If I had to do that, it would just irritate the hell out of me. I want to help too. I want to be part of this project. Why don't you get the ratchet, the whatchamacallit? Get the ratchet.
There's not one this small.
No, there is. Listen to me. Put it in the
We mean how many people?
the wrench ratchet.
Yeah, I don't.
And stick
2,
it in
1
there.
you and you and someone else.
Here, you set it up, and I'll just keep
Here,
it.
just do this one. I'll do that. I'll get that.
All right, what are you gonna get in there with? Explain to me. There's not a ratchet
Yes,
that's
there is.
small enough.
Yes, there is.
It's like 1/8, Dad. Look, it's little.
Yeah, they make them this size, don't they?
We don't.
Hey, don't they? Do they have? No, they don't. They probably don't.
All right, back to the drawing board. No, it's just
I'll
gonna
do that.
take a
Go
little
start the
time.
other one.
Have a little patience.
Start the other one. I'll do this. Here, I can do
Yeah,
this. You don't need me.
you and 2 other
seconds
people
ago,
now.
Me and you to do the front one. I'm gonna do the back one by myself all of a sudden.
Well, give me another one of those. I'll start this side. What size?
You're spastic, you know that?
I don't wait for nothing. You know what I mean?
I know.
If it ain't done now, it ain't done quick enough.
You know, it's not like my dad really wants to help me get work done around here. It's more like he wants to feel like he's helping me get work done. But usually what that means is he comes in, touches a few parts, stands by the bike, and gives me grief. You know what I should have done if I was smart, but I'm not real smart? I should have put these fenders together off the bike. But you didn't think about that.
would have came natural to me if I was doing it myself. Get this one started, then you can play. How do you even get that wrench in there? You don't even have a tie down on this bike, right?
You see the new clamping system?
I don't really care about that. What do you do? Lost the screw. Take the whole thing off like you said you'd be done already. You want me to take it off? You'd be done. Take it off.
Dad, leave me alone, okay? Please.
It's still easier popping these off. You got the wrench right here. Boom. 2 seconds, have it off. Give me the ratchet.
Leave it alone.
Give me the ratchet.
Leave it alone. Breathe deep.
You know, sometimes watching Junior and Senior is like watching Abbott and Costello trying to put a bike together. As long as they're not pissed off, you know, going at each other, it's actually pretty entertaining.
You and 3 are people.
There's no way you're gonna get it. Now you want me to take it off? Just take it off. There's no way. You're not gonna get it in. Listen, you're pissing in the wind there.
Loosen them all up, Dad. They'll come out.
I loosened it. It's almost out
All
of
of
here.
them, all of them, all of them, all of them.
No, I still gotta go more because you can't get it by hand. When anybody else is doing something, you want to grab it right out of their hands, don't you? No matter how fast it is, you still want to grab it out of your hands, right? Well, watch that fender. Watch.
Come over here. Well, you can wrestle with me in the air with it. Hold it right here. When you work with my father, you really got to have a lot of patience. Which is kind of funny because he's the most impatient person in the world.
You would not, just you now.
Hold on.
Draw them out.
I mean, he'll just get in there and try and show you how to do everything. No. Flip it around. There you go.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
All right. You're right. And what I do when he gets like that is I just wait till he gets bored and gives up, and I just go back to doing what I was going to do in the first place.
In my opinion, you spent way too much time trying to put that front fender on. So if we're really going to get this bike done today, we really got to buckle down and get it done. So far, I got everything I don't need. So if I have anything to do with this,
It's alright.
I'm going home until this bike is finished. Testing. You'd almost think I know what I was doing here, huh?
What's it got to do? Go up this way?
I think it's got to come up a little bit.
This is better. This is more familiar.
Tell me good things, huh?
I think good things. It's just coming together, man. Can't wait to see that tank on there.
Not bad, not bad. Looks good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Want to fire it up now?
Fire it up!
Yeah.
You know, no matter how many bikes that we build, I'm always worried that when we finish one, that it's not going to start up. So even though I had a lot of stuff to be taken care of out of the shop, I waited around until the bike was fired up. Fire in the hole over here.
When the bike started up, it just sounded great.
Yeah!
And let me tell you, it was a relief to get the bike done early for a change. Now all we have to do is line up the trailer, hook up the lights, and make sure it lines up right.
Man, that thing blow you right off the road.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Adios.
See you later.
Pretty sick, huh? I got one finishing touch. Because you need a welding mask. Sweet, right?
I like it. I just think this bike looks awesome. All that's left to do is to take it on a test drive and see how it looks going down the road. Nice job.
We'll ride it tomorrow.
You know, I think this is one of the nicest one we've built so far, and there's no way the client's not gonna like it.
All right, let's go home.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Get out.
It's Miller time.
Bring her out, Vance.
I totally don't blame you. There's another person here. If only if you can.
When I took this bike out for the first time for the test drive, it took a little while to get used to the
He's
feeling.
not.
I mean, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this.
This is person leaves. You don't leave.
Once I got
If you don't
used to it and
chat,
got a feel
leaves,
for how it
then
handled,
you
I
can leave
started to
too. I
get
don't mind.
comfortable and
It's
decided
up
to
to you.
line it out. Obviously, I think the real standout feature on this bike is the tow bar and welding. But I'm also really happy with the way we ran the exhaust pipes through the frame. I also think the fenders and the tank came out awesome, and I was really pleased with the way we were able to integrate the TIG torch into the frame. I know the company we built the bike for had high expectations. And I'm pretty confident that they're going to be real happy with it when they see it. Because if you ask me, it really captures the spirit of what they're all about, and it really is a tribute to the American worker. Today we're in Appleton, Wisconsin. We came to Miller Electric to unveil the Miller bike. It was pretty cool because they pretty much shut down the factory for the afternoon, so all the employees and their families can look at the bike.
I gotta tell you, it was a pretty awesome feeling riding this bike right into the factory. I almost felt like a prize fighter walking into a ring, you know, with the crowd cheering me on and whatnot. You can tell that everybody was really excited about the bike. And I think that, you know, it's special that, you know, you're able to build this bike for the people that...
Really cool to watch my father drive the bike in. You know, he started in business 30 years ago, and he's come such a long way since then. The Miller bike! And, you know, it's cool to be able to, I think, for him to do something for a company whose equipment helped him out so much throughout the years.
Make no bones about it. This is a made in USA bike. You know, we started with a 75-year theme, and these guys did a wonderful job of integrating that into this bike. But then we also got welded parts integrated into it. The helmet that looks like it's coming right out of the gas tank. The TIG torch that's a part of the frame, and then carrying to it an extra.
Yeah, one other person left, so he didn't chat at all. So
It's all about the red, white, and blue, and to me, you know, this thing was a...
oh my, you can leave. No big deal.
Thanks, everybody.
I love that food. I'm hungry as hell. Ah, just kidding. I'm not that hungry.
When you work this hard on the bike,
I ate
you do
the supper. I had a
everything to make it
steak.
special and one of a kind.
My
So it's really great to
fiance's.
see people react so enthusiastically. I mean, I guess that's really the reward of doing what we do.
Next time on American Chopper,
Let's rock and roll.
the Tuttles
Oh
go
hell yeah!
and take Tinseltown by storm. When the King of Lake Night commissions a modern version of a classic vintage bike, but it's no laughing matter.
Get out!
When push comes to shove,
My tank will be made before that fender's done.
and father and son lock horns over OCC's latest high-profile creation.
Concentrate on getting a bike done.
The battles.
Haha. Come on.
Go inside and fabricate.
Hilarious.
Next time on American Chopper.
I'm tired. That thing's going bad. That thing's going bad.
Where is Numbnuts?
The OCC crew is at it again.
You're the biggest slob here.
150 grand is on the line as Paul Jr. designs a custom chopper for one of NASCAR's biggest events.
We're talking big-time money and big-time pressure.
The pedals to the metal. The race is on to build a tricked-out, revved-up speed machine.
People are not going to believe it. They're not going to believe it.
The anger,
That's what I want. Do it.
the anguish,
It's like the smack the face.
the anticipation
It's gonna be awesome.
on this episode of American Chopper.
I'm getting aggravated.
We got a high in the mid-20s today at 19 outside right now. 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. 101.5 WPDH. Get home and rock and roll. This is so cool. We got Paul and Paul from Orange County Choppers here. The father and son team. Last time we talked to you guys, you were taking the bike down to the Javits Center. Now, which bike was that? That was the Spider-Man bike.
Yeah, actually, this is a Black Widow project. It's a little different. And we basically unveiled it at the Javits Center, and we got a phenomenal reaction.
But you guys are telling me that now when you go to these bike shows and stuff, you're not answering questions, you're signing autographs.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
You know, they just treat us like we're some kind of celebrity, you know. It's,
It's true.
it's just a kind of a weird feeling, you know what I mean?
When you guys went down to the Javits Center and you did the show down there, did you get any customers?
We're actually building a bike for a major corporation, and we're building them a bike to match their race car.
Paul and Paul from Orange County Choppers. Guys, I can't say enough. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm bitter.
Gotcha,
On the
gotcha.
last day of the Javits show, I
That's
met a
cool.
gentleman named Alex Cohen, and he asked me if I could build a bike to match a race car that he was sponsoring on the NASCAR circuit.
You know, when I first saw the Black Widow bike at the show, I immediately said, that's the guy I want to have build a bike.
I couldn't imagine someone could have that kind of vision, how that could be in someone's head to build something so unique, so extraordinary.
Oh, there it is, Hunter.
Wow.
That's your bike.
Is that the one you wanted? Yeah?
You know, I kind of look at a motorcycle like this. I see, you know, a top of a woman's body comes into a waist, and then you got like the butt over here.
Yeah, we're looking for feminine and very shapely, sexy, racy. There's always a great deal of pressure involved in meeting someone else's expectations. I'm used to working and doing whatever I want. With this, I have to stick to specific guidelines. So it's going to be a tricky project, but I'm confident I know I could do it. What you could do is work your paint in from here to here, and then have your lacy gown.
I love it.
Believe me, I'm going to smoke this thing. It's going to be awesome.
Alex Cohen's paying us $150,000 for this bike for Daytona, and it's coming up pretty quick. That's a tall order as far as scheduling goes, but I'm confident that we can pull it off.
And thank you very, very much. And we're very excited about the project.
To be honest with you, we do our best work when we're under the gun, you know what I mean? You know, normally winter's a pretty slow time for OCC, but this year we're building a lot of bikes. As nice as it is to get this high-profile order in,
How do I do that?
take care of our other customers too. So as far as this race car bike goes, Pauly's pretty much going to have to handle that on his own. And you know what? I think he's already feeling the pressure.
I got 7 days to build a $150,000 bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nobody
I
wants
do
his
know
bike
what
to
you
look nicer than I do, believe me. I just want to get the frame here. I'm like a nervous wreck over here, waiting for this frame and tank to come. I don't know what the tank's gonna fit like. You know, it's like all new.
Watch, the frame won't show up, the oil tank won't show up, all that stuff won't show up. Then
I'll be like throwing up out back. So what is it that we have and don't have, or have coming, or whatnot?
Basically, we don't have anything.
Let's have at it. Frame time. What I'm trying to do is make this bike have a lot of feminine qualities and still have a masculine look overall. So it's a challenge to me because this frame has to flow differently than anything I've ever done before.
Anytime I come into a new project, I like to have a good amount of time to think about it and just brainstorm, you know, what I'm going to do with the tank, fenders, frame, the basic structure.
Trying to figure out how to make this rear fender work, what I want to do with it. This is part of
Alright guys, I'm getting off. See you later guys.